If I was a Ninja Turtle, which one would I be? Most people would think the obvious answer would be Michelangelo, because the name Michelangelo. But you would be wrong. I would probably Donatello, because as the song goes, Donatello does machines, and I do YouTube. So in order to do YouTube, you need to have a machine, a laptop, and that means I do machines. So yeah, right? So I would not consider myself a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. I would consider myself more a casual fan. Like, I've seen the original 1990s movies, and I used to watch the cartoon series that used to come on, I believe, was it USA Network? I don't remember what channel that came on, but anyway, and I played some of the video games. However, I never really read the comics, and I was never a person that was really steeped in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles lore. But like I said, I consider myself a casual fan, and if they made another TMNT movie, I would watch it. Like, I saw the movies that were directed by Michael Bay and they were terrible, but that's a whole nother topic. But I will say, once the news came out that this book was coming out, that Kevin Eastman, who was the original creator and writer of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics, they came out with a press release basically saying he's going to take a new approach to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles storyline with this alternate universe and dystopian future where all of the turtles are pretty much dead except for one, and he uses the weapons of his former brothers to basically seek revenge on the murder of his family. And then the whole press release was this mystery because they wouldn't tell you who's the last turtle standing. And so just that basic premise right there, I was like, oh, that sounds kind of badass. It's basically an Old Man Logan take for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely in. And so yeah, this book had the internet buzzing because the biggest selling point about this story is who is the last turtle standing. And a lot of people had their theories. Is it Leonardo? Is it Donatello? Is it Michelangelo? Is it Raphael? And I had my theories who the last turtle is and who it should be and who would make the most compelling story arc. But of course you wouldn't know until you got the book. Even though this book was announced in April and it's supposed to come out long before now because of COVID and everything like that, we finally got the book this week and I was finally able to jump into the comic. And I'm not going to give full spoilers for this review, but I'm going to talk a little bit about the comic. And the comic opens up and you see it, the world is ravaged by climate change and pollution, and so you see the turtle, who's unidentified, basically swimming through this toxic polluted water that would kill any human, but in the comic he says he's not human, so he's fine. And he's basically sneaking into what we now know is a dystopian version of New York 30 years in the future. And so throughout it you basically learn that he is on a suicide mission to get revenge, and he says time to finish this or die trying. And throughout his quest to head to the center of the city, you see he's haunted by visions of his deceased brothers, and obviously they're not really there, but he's so traumatized by the fact that he's the only one left that he still hears their voices in his head, and they more or less guide him through his journey as he's making his way to the center of the city. And of course, with this being a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles book and ninja being the operative word, there's definitely some action in this book, and being that it takes place in the future, instead of the human version of the Foot Clan, the Foot Soldiers that you see in like the TV show, the cartoons, and I'm pretty sure they were in the original comic, this time he comes across some robotic foot soldiers that he has to fight. And it turns out, it seems that the main villain, the person that this unidentified turtle is after for this 5-issue miniseries, is a man named Oroto Hiroku, who is the son of a woman named Karai. And I had to look her up because again, I'm not all that familiar and steeped in Turtles lore, and it turns out she is actually the daughter of Master Splinter, but she was raised by their arch nemesis, the Shredder. So throughout this first issue, you see him trying to make his way to Oroku Hiroto. And I'm not going to really say much more beyond that, and they do end up revealing who the turtle actually is of the final panel of the book. And I gotta say, like, this first issue had me really excited, and like I said, I've never really read a lot of turtle books, but I could see this having a lot of potential, especially considering who the turtle actually is. And I actually felt a little validated because I predicted that this it would make no sense for them to make this into a thing, but for the fact that it had to be this particular turtle. But the fact that they actually revealed that it is the turtle that I was hoping for made my level of excitement for this property even more so. But yeah, but also with this book, being that it is a comic book, the art for this book is gorgeous. Like the way they craft the fight scenes and just overall just how the world looks. Like, I'm excited for this, based on this first issue, I'm excited to see how this plays out. And I'm also very curious and excited to see the backstory of like how his brothers died, how Master Splinter died, what happened to him since then, and all this and all the unfolding mysteries of this world. And I would like to know more about this villain, Oroku Hiroto. And so yeah, I would definitely recommend you guys to check this first issue out. You can pick it up anywhere comics are sold, and yeah, I'm excited to read issue number 2. But the question is, have you guys read Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin? What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comment section below. Also, if you can't hit that thumbs up button and like this video to really help out the channel, if this is one of your first time checking out one of my videos, please check out the other videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, please subscribe for more and hit that bell notification button so you're alerted every single time I post a new video. And tell your friends, families, and neighbors about my channel to help me continue to grow. And as always, I will catch you guys next time. Cowabunga!